warm welcome back. This is Sage and you're watching Kalkine TV live from Sydney. The ASX was tethering barely above the height 7,000 points after an early slide. There were losses of more than 1% in information technology, industrials and staples. The top sector was materials as iron ore prices rose to $191 per tonne. Meanwhile, rising Aussie dollar made shares more expensive for overseas buyers. It climbed more than 78 US cents earlier. And on that note, let's have a look at the top 5 ASX gainers of the day. Stock of the Australian waste management and recycling company Bingo Industries Ltd surged nearly 7% to the intraday high of $3.43 Australian. Bingo Industries Ltd earlier today said that it has to a takeover deal from Macquarie infrastructure and real assets. The offer is Bingo's equity at $1.76 billion US dollars. Under the terms of the Bingo shareholders would have the option to receive either $3.45 Australian cash per Bingo share or a mixed cash and scrip alternative. Bingo Industries Ltd stocks is set for the best day in 2 weeks. Nearly 9.6 million shares traded as against their 30-day moving average of 1.5 million shares. Up to Monday's close, Bingo Industries Ltd stock had risen 31.2% this year. Next on the radar, stock of real estate company Unibail-Rodamco-Westfield jumped nearly 5% to the day's high of $5.41 Australian. The stock is in focus even as there was no major update released by the company to the market. However, investors are expected to focus closely on the US Federal Reserve meeting which begins today. The US Fed is expected to take important decisions on interest rates in the meeting. Shares of Australian betting firm Tabcorp Holdings Limited rose just over 4% to $5 Australian and are set for their best day since 18th February 2021. Tabcorp has received an unsolicited, non-binding and indicative proposal from Entain to acquire its wagering and media business. The revised offer is valued at 3.5 billion Australian dollars. The stock hit near 2-week highs, nearly 1.5 million shares traded as against their 30-day moving average of 5.2 million shares. Up to Monday's close, Tabcorp Holdings Limited stock had risen 23.1% this year. Next up, shares of Perenti Global Limited rose just over 4% to 1.13 Australian dollars, their biggest intraday percentage jump since 1st April 2021. The stock is in focus after the miner yesterday said it's got a letter of intent from Newcrest Mining Limited. NCM.AX works at the Red Chris project in British Columbia, Canada. The company expects the contract to generate about 38 million Australian dollars over 16 months. The shares at their highest since 12th April 2021. And Perenti Global Limited stock has lost 20.8% this year as of last close on Monday. The stock of the coal miner Whitehaven Coal Limited surged over 2.5% to $1.30 Australian. And the stock has surged even as there was no major positive update by the company. Whitehaven Coal Limited stock was up due to rise in mineral prices, including coals amid expectations of increased demand from China. Thanks for your time watching. That is all for now. Stay tuned with Kalkine TV for more live market updates, and we'll be back with more news on the markets, economy and diverse themes and sectors shortly. This is Sage signing off.